Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We quickly we click right an article
And we talk about it.
Let's say this one from the
And
top.
we talk about it. Hello, ladies and germs.
Mommy made me mush my M&Ms.
Diction is formed with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Yeah, I don't got anything.
Yeah, I don't get anything. We could talk about like Anchorman.
Anchorman?
Yeah, you want to talk about Anchorman? The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
I saw Anchorman once in theaters. Did not care for it in theaters. Then we just rewatched it again to be like, what's up with Anchorman? Maybe a year or two ago. Did not care for it again.
Yeah, I definitely had like a bell curve sort of thing where I saw it in theaters, I was like, nah, I'm good. And then watched it like 50 times on DVD. And then now I'm back where I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
If bang for your buck, my favorite Will Ferrell movie.
Probably Dumb and Dumber, right?
Yeah.
That was his best directing.
Talladega Nights.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember being like...
I feel like Talladega Nights would still hold up, probably.
I feel like none of his movies hold up.
Well, yes.
Okay. But the best case scenario is...
Yeah, in as much as they can hold up, Talladega Nights would hold up the best.
Sure.
What other ones were there? I mean, Kicking and Screaming.
Yeah, the movie I took my first date to, yeah.
Really?
Yes, it was great. Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Ugh.
What's the one he just did, like, Y tu mama tambien? It was like...
Oh, yeah.
The House of My Father or something.
That was weird.
All Spanish movie.
Yeah. I feel like that movie was trying to decide whether it was going to take it seriously or not. And if it had done one or the other, it would have been a lot better, but it didn't do either. Or it did both.
I would have loved a serious Will Ferrell movie that was just all in Spanish.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool.
Casa de mi Padre.
That's it, thank you.
I feel like he made 100 movies. What am I missing? There's one big one that I'm missing. The Hangover 2. What is it?
Okay. I have no idea. I mean, you're talking about Step Brothers.
No. Oh, that one actually holds up.
Okay.
We watched that one. Except the brother, Adam Scott, says some pretty not great things. But he's supposed to be a dickhead, but also don't say that.
Yeah, yeah.
But overall, the movie is very funny still.
I don't know. Anchorman 2?
That was the one.
Yeah, okay.
No, there was one. It was like the first one. What was the first one? Was Anchorman?
Old School.
No, then it was the second one.
Kicking and Screaming.
No, the third one.
Swingers.
Was he in Swingers?
No. He should have been.
Fuck, I'll remember it later, but...
Zoolander.
No, that one... I just rewatched that. And
that one probably does hold up, actually.
That is a very, very funny movie. Zoolander is one of the movies that I could watch forever and never get tired of it.
I don't know, man. Sorry.
Me too. What if the article that we pull up is that movie?
Oh, man, that would be
What if it's just Will Ferrell? Also, I'm sure we've said this before, but we don't have an article about us yet, as far as I know. But if we do ever pull up the article about ourselves,
that's
the end of the show.
Yeah, the end of the show.
Okay.
Could it be about you or me or the podcast?
It has to be about the podcast.
Or if we pull up an article about one of us, that person has to leave. And we get a new host.
Oh, shit.
And we keep going until we get...
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Man, I'm going to regret that.
Interesting.
Huh.
The HMS Ajax, 1880. We've been getting a lot of boats lately.
Yeah, I like
Is
boats.
this like the third one that we've gotten?
Also, this is a ship.
Insects, bugs, whatever. Squares, rectangles, boats, ships. What's the difference between a boat and a ship?
A ship can carry a boat, but a boat can't carry a ship.
What if you have a smaller... A ship can carry a boat, but a boat can't carry a ship.
So a slightly smaller ship, you're saying?
Yeah.
Ships all the way down.
I feel like you explained that to me.
I did like 3 years ago.
We get a lot of ships.
Yeah.
A lot of maritime articles.
Well, it's kind of our specialty, I would say.
I would agree. You know all about ships. I know all about boats.
Exactly. And together, we have a full naval understanding. Tonnage per square decibel and
Cubits.
Yeah, a lot of cubits.
HMS Ajax was the name of the ship of her class of ironclad battleships built for the Royal Navy during the 1870s, completed in 1883. Why is 1880 in the title of the article? It was
Maybe there was multiple HMS Ajaxes.
it was built during the 1870s and completed in 1883.
Oh, so why does 1880 even come into the picture?
Yes. Oh, wait. It launched, laid down 1876, launched 1880, completed 1833.
That's curious.
Commissioned 1885.
What?
Out of service 1901. Sold for scrap 1904.
That's a very sad lifespan.
Am I not understand? Do these words mean different things in England?
I would be guessing if I gave you a guess.
What is your guess?
Yes.
Okay. Later that year, Ajax was assigned as a Coast Guard ship in Scotland and remained there for the next 6 years. She was reduced to reserve again in 1891 and was taken out of service a decade later. The ship was sold for scrap in 1904 and subsequently broken up. Oh.
Sold for scrap. Like, why don't you just like, oh, okay, we're going to use it for another ship. Like, we're going to keep the scrap and make a new ship.
Nah.
Yeah, sell it to this, condominium builder.
And they just turned it up on its side and
Yeah, called it
moved people in.
and put a welcome mat down. And
Have you seen like things made out of shipping containers, like condos made out of shipping containers?
No, I haven't.
There's the Starbucks down the road at like Sheridan and Devon is made of shipping containers.
I did not realize that. I have seen it, and it does resemble one.
It's made of shipping containers.
So it's literally just a giant metal box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think they put drywall on the inside or whatever, but
That's so strange. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess.
I think it's like we have all these shipping containers. We don't need some of them, so
Okay.
we are reducing, reusing, recycling.
Okay.
Do you feel like there was a push, we've talked about this, a big push in the 90s for recycling that
Definitely.
just fell off?
Well, because, man, everything sucks, man. Because it's like, hey, reduce, reuse, recycle. All right, well, sure. I guess we'll try doing that. And then the government was like, we don't really have anything in place for these recyclables, so we're just gonna put them in a new landfill.
Is that what happened?
I mean, that's what I hear. I haven't done the research myself, but from everything I heard, like when you recycle, it just goes to its own separate landfill.
That can't be completely true.
It can't be, because some things are made out of like recycled, goods or whatever.
Unless they're not. I mean,
Unless everyone's just lying to us. I don't know, man. It's all garbage.
you're right. Why don't we? I'm only half joking. Why don't we shoot garbage into the sun?
My guess is because it's just not cost effective.
Eventually, we're gonna need to, though. I
Yeah.
saw Wall-E.
Well, eventually we'll all just be living on Mars, and this will be our trash can. This will be the trash can of the solar system.
But if we're dumping stuff on Earth already, when we're living on Mars, if we're already dumping stuff on Earth, why not just shoot it into the sun?
Earth? That's how you do it. Yeah, I mean, if we can get to Mars, I could see us doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Because like, okay, well now we can do this. We can travel back and forth. It's easy. We got rockets to spare.
Yeah. If you look at that Starbucks,
Yeah.
if you look, the bathroom is like a separate building,
Okay.
and that is 100% just like a shipping container with 2 doors.
It's so bizarre.
It's pretty cool.
What if we just put all our garbage in a shipping container and then just sink it into the bottom of the ocean? Problem solved.
That's what we do with nuclear waste.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, if it's good enough for nuclear waste, like I think it contains some styrofoam.
It's crazy that people still use styrofoam, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's there, so I got to use it up.
No, okay. Can't make any more styrofoam, but you can use it.
Well, styrofoam never goes away, right?
Yeah.
So stop throwing it away. Just wash it out.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. What if there was like, you know how you get like 5 cents for a can or whatever?
Yeah.
Same sort of bounty. Yeah, $8 for a styrofoam cup.
What do you? The biggest company that I can think of that uses styrofoam cups is Chick-fil-A.
Oh wow, yeah, they do.
And in my head, they're doing it to get Jesus back faster, like for the end times to come. They're like trying to heat up the earth.
Well, that's interesting. Use all the chickens.
Yeah, they're just like trying to make a second coming happen faster.
Oh no, hold on. So they don't. Oh, this is it. They don't kill the cows, right? Because the cows produce like methane gas, heating up the world, the greenhouses.
Oh shit!
So they're making sure the cows stay around. Damn, dude. Yeah, you might be onto something actually.
Yeah, I can't think of
Close
any
on
other.
Sundays. I'm sure we'll figure out what that means.
I can't think of any other big companies that are like so into styrofoam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Flea markets. When was the last time you went to a flea market?
15 years ago.
What do you think they're like now? The same?
So futuristic, probably. I don't think there's you just flea markets are now just a table with a guy with VR goggles You put the goggles on, and you get to walk around in VR space, look at all the goods and services.
The Flabber sphere.
The
Flabber sphere.
You're in the Flabber sphere. And yeah, and then you pick out the things you want. You're like, oh, I want this WrestleMania 10 DVD or VHS. How much is it? It's $1.
How much is a VCR?
How much is it's a package deal.
You get the VCR and the VHS?
Well, no, you buy the VHS and the VCR comes for free. They throw
Dang.
that in, yeah. And it costs you 3 Dogecoin. and so you buy it, and then it gets shipped to you by Amazon drones.
When we would visit my grandparents in Tampa when I was a kid, my grandmother was like very into flea markets, so we would go. But at the time, I was very into Beanie Babies.
Perfect combination.
I would buy a lot of Beanie Babies at the flea market.
Would you have like a backpack full of Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
Boy, what'd you ever do with them? Throw them in a lake? Put them in a shipping container and sink them?
They're somewhere, I think.
Those can't be good for the environment, huh? All those like little beads inside?
No.
Those are probably like bad.
You know the exfoliating soap, all those little beads, like super bad. They just like clog up all of our shit
I heard about that.
and like choke pelicans.
Yeah, sweet. Sweet world.
Have you seen? There's a documentary about Beanie Babies.
No,
it's like 20 minutes long. It's great. It's
a good size.
It's just like this family who bought like
all of them,
hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Beanie Babies,
and before they could flip them,
assuming that the value would go up,
right,
because that's what
economy.
we were all told.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
they did not, and now they just have like
I can't believe
so many Beanie Babies.
I can't believe people. I have to believe that people aren't that dumb anymore, because I haven't heard about something like that happening really since. Because this company said, this is a product we make. Now we're telling you this product is valuable. Buy our product. And everyone went, you got it, boss. And they bought the damn things in order to have them and make their lives feel like they had value.
The craze was unbelievable.
How long did it last? A year? More?
2 or 3 years.
Okay.
I mean, it was probably peak craze for a year.
And then around that time was also Pokemon cards. That kind of had like a big, like these are worth $150 or whatever. Is there anything like that now? Any like sort of collectible thing, or is that even a thing anymore?
Webkins? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So I have to believe that we're all not as dumb anymore, just based on that.
Maybe.
Like,
but Bitcoin.
Yeah, but Bitcoin is like valuable.
I mean, that's what they were saying about Beanie Babies.
Well, hold on. So, yeah, okay, you're I mean, certainly, if you're investing in Bitcoin now, you're probably a dummy.
Are you? I don't know. But we will wait to see until there's a 20-minute hollow-mentary, in 40 years about
the Bitcoin bubble. What was up with the .com bubble? Do you know anything about that? Were people just buying stupid websites?
People tried to make everything a website.
Okay. How did people make money from that?
A lot they didn't, and that's why the bubble burst.
What? So we got this internet thing. I'm gonna quick buy up, boobs.com.
Sure. Well,
and
no,
I'm gonna sell boobs.com to this company.
It was like pets.com is like the poster child of the .com bubble.
Okay.
And my understanding is it was like a pet store online. It was basically before online shopping was good.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Everyone tried to do it, and nobody could make any money. And everyone invested in all of these companies, but they weren't making money because online shopping was garbage at the time. And they spent all of this money on advertising. I still remember the Pets.com commercials. Michael Ian Black did the voice of the puppet.
Whoa.
And then it was like, we put all of this money into this thing that is just not ready. Not ready.
That's insane.
That's my understanding of the .com.
How long did it last? Like 6 weeks?
I feel like it was like 97 to 2000.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh boy, we got this. We're just gonna keep pumping money into it.
It'll be fine.
God, that's insane.
Yeah. If you know more about the .com bubble, tweet us at Dilettante Ball, DILETTANTE BALL, hashtag
Dilettante Bubble?
Dilla.com bubble ball
/
angelfire.com
FAQ.
Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, this is kind of similar to this thing has value because we say it does. There's this toy.
Diamonds.
Well, yeah. There's this toy. I watched the Today Show in the morning because whatever. And it's been programmed in my brain since I was a child, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I just love
the dulcet tones
of Matt Lauer, but also Carson Daly is very good at this, and
Okay.
I'm glad
Good
to
for
see.
him.
I'm glad to see that he
Found his
is
niche.
still like around.
Yeah, sure. I don't begrudge him that.
Also, for Halloween, he dressed up like TRL Carson Daly, and that was very funny to me.
What was the difference? Cargo shorts.
I mean,
or-
like painted nails and like
Oh, interesting.
and like shitty spiked hair.
That's
and
very good for him.
yeah, it was funny. Anyway, there's this toy that I have only seen advertised on the Today Show. So like Universal must be the parent company of this toy.
Okay. All right.
It's like an egg,
Okay.
like an ostrich egg sized
Okay.
egg,
It's like a football.
and you hold it, and you have to hold it and play with it and care for it for like 20 minutes or 40 minutes.
Okay.
And once it's felt enough love and warmth,
Uh-huh.
it'll start to crack,
Okay.
and a critter will come out. I think they're called Hatchimals.
Hold on. Okay. Hatchimals is a fantastic name.
Yeah. So basically,
I love Hatchimals.
the egg hatches, and
How
then
many Hatchimals are there?
and then a Furby comes out. Essentially.
Sure.
And then you just have a Furby to play with.
And then do you like teach the Furby like you would teach a Furby?
Yeah, I
like,
think, and then like it has like stages
So-
of development, and it gets smarter and
okay,
whatever.
so it's just like next level Furbies because
Sure.
you hatch them. They're Hatchimals.
But they keep saying like this is the hottest toy of the season. I have not seen a single commercial.
Okay.
I have not seen this thing anywhere, but I've seen it on the Today Show no fewer than 3 times, like 3 separate.
And they're telling you that this is the toy you need to buy.
Yeah,
God, that's amazing.
yeah.
Got to get a Hatchimal. Do they come in different varieties? Like,
I really don't know.
man, I would love that. We're gonna have to get some Hatchimals now.
I want. What happens if you break it open before it's time? Is it?
Oh man, that'd be great. Like the
It's
Furby
just liquid. It's just juice that comes out.
yeah, like the Furby just doesn't work. Like it just knew, and like it's like, well,
Why?
yo,
That's what it says.
God.
It says, "Why have you forsaken me?" And then it just
patience is a virtue.
turns into goo,
Oh my god.
and your parents are out $60.
Yeah, well, you learned a valuable lesson though. A valuable lesson.
Don't crack your eggs before they hatch.
Yeah, that's yep. Mm-hmm.
Don't count your hatchables.
Stupid. There's a Bible verse written on the inside of the egg. Like, what did it? I don't know. Some Bible verse. Pick your favorite. That's what's written there.
Austin 3:16.
Austin 3:16 says, "I just whooped your ass."
I got a fortune cookie.
Almost like
once.
candy ass, which was like a rock thing.
That's okay. I wouldn't know.
Austin 3:16 says, "I just kicked your Rudy Poot candy ass." Hey Johnny.
Did they say Rudy Poot?
Rock does.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I got a fortune cookie once that said, "You like to compete in competitive sports."
You like to sit on the bench in competitive sports.
It's not a fortune, and it's
It's
not,
not
true. So they hedged their bets on that one, and they lost.
Name a non-competitive sport. Isn't I mean a
The
sport-
nature of sport
Exactly.
is competition.
Exactly.
A non-competitive sport.
I don't believe you could have one. At the very least, you'd be competing against yourself.
I was just gonna say the only thing I
Yeah?
can think of is like in high school we would do the Florida Bandmasters Association competition,
Okay.
and you're given a score, but it's not relative to anyone else's score. It's just you're assessed.
Okay.
Did you were in band, right?
Yeah, I was, but I'm not familiar with this. I
So-
didn't do like marching band stuff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So all of the marching bands would go to a school.
Okay.
My school hosted because we had the nicest stadium because it's where they filmed The Waterboy, and they would just do their shows,
And
their
they would
halftime
say,
shows.
14.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like what?
And then you would get your scores, but you weren't
It
competing
wasn't on
against.
sure.
Yeah, so everyone could get perfect if everyone was perfect. You know what I mean? Or everyone could get trash if everyone was trash.
Okay.
There was no ranking or anything. It was just like we're just trying to do our best.
So just like relative to what we know you've done,
No, not even that. It was just like it's like the Olympics.
how can everyone get? So if your school got an 8 and the other school got a 10, that's both potentially perfect.
No.
What are you saying?
If my team got an 8, your team got a 10, your team would be better.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not. There's no like best. You were the best team. It was just
Yeah,
like. And in fact, I don't even think that the scores are necessarily made public to all of the.
Yeah. And are you saying these aren't like number scores? These are like good, excellent.
No, it was numbered.
and
It was
superior?
like okay, for your drill you got like a 5
Okay.
out of 5, and for your musicality you got a 5 out of 5, and
Sure.
for your color guard you got a 3 out of 5. Our color
Wow.
guard always kept us down.
Stinkers.
So there were like 5 different things that they would look at.
Okay.
Five judges. Each one was looking at a specific thing or whatever.
Sure.
And
It's just for your own
Yeah.
evaluation, like
Mhm. Like, did you ever do solo and ensemble?
Yeah.
It's that, but for the whole band,
Right.
and it's not a competition.
Sure. That's very strange.
Yeah, but you are still competing against yourself, technically.
Yeah. And do you get like an award or a certificate or something that you can put up in your hall?
No, I don't think so.
What's the damn point then? I'm out here sweating for nothing?
My school, I think, made a lot of concession money for hosting it.
So people came and ate popcorn and watched y'all. Like,
Yeah, and then after it was over, we had to stay and clean up.
oh no.
We had to clean up the stadium.
All the styrofoam containers, put them in a shipping container.
Yeah.
What if we made a styrofoam container, put little metal cups inside it?
What if they made a Starbucks out of a styrofoam cup?
Yeah, see, now we're thinking outside the bun. Okay.
Bong.
Yeah, because I bet you could pack that stuff real tight.
When was the last time? You know, speaking of Taco Bell, they don't have loaded Doritos at 7-Eleven anymore, and I'm very sad.
Which were just like mozzarella.
They were like,
things.
yeah, they were mozzarella sticks, but in triangle shape with
Dorito crustings.
Dorito dust on top.
Well, Johnny, let me ask you this question: how many have you had since last July?
That was like 3 Julys ago.
Okay, so that's your answer. You weren't out there in the.
I know. It is a lot of that is on me, and I am sorry, 7-Eleven.
Well, I'm sure you can still get like Crunchables or
Crunchables. Have you ever had a Doritos Locos taco?
yeah, they're my preferred taco at Taco
Interesting.
Bell. They're
That's
very good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't because they came out after my moratorium on fast food.
I've had enough.
7-Eleven
of
food is okay though.
Yeah. Well, it's not fast, so
It's already there.
and it's hardly food.
Yeah.
No, yeah. My go-to at Taco Bell used to be like a Crunch Wrap. No, I'm like, nah, screw Crunch Wrap, dog. Doritos Tacos Locos.
For me, it was either a Mexi Melt
Okay.
or Nachos Bel Grande.
See, that's the thing about Taco Bell. It's got something for everybody.
I was also never a huge fan of it, but my parents were big Taco Bell fans.
That's a damn shame.
Big bell heads. But I do remember
I think that's like a slur in England.
bell head?
Yeah, or bell end, certainly.
Bell end?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Because you're a dickhead. You're a knob.
Oh, sure. A knob.
Yeah.
A knobba. Yeah, my parents were big bell heads. Big bell heads. Do they have Taco Bell in England? And do they call it American food?
Yes. They certainly have Pizza Hut.
I am aware of the Pizza Hut.
Their Pizza Huts are very good over there. They're like fine dining experiences.
No.
I swear to you, they went. Oh, I went to several. I went to
How
at
can
least
you have
two.
a fine dining experience in a hut?
Island hospitality, man. Aloha.
Why is it called Pizza Hut?
Why is it called Pizza Hut?
And I wish that they still made the buildings like Pizza Hut.
Hut shaped.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. Pizza Hut. Did they ever explain it in their early commercials, like in the 70s? Like, hey, Pizza Hut, mahalo. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're like only in California or something. Or can you even picture the origin of a Pizza Hut, like the first one?
No, like McDonald's and stuff like that makes sense.
Yeah, well, because it sort of just like evolved from other burger joints, right?
Yeah, but Pizza Hut.
Those are like ready-made. Like,
why?
Yeah, it went from 0 to 30.
Is your pizza too big? Do you need a personal pan pizza? They had deep dish. I feel like my first deep dish experience was Pizza Hut.
That's wild.
It was like my personal pan deep dish pizza, my X-Men cup of milk.
Oh my god!
Some breadsticks.
And you got it all for free from the Book It Club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even read those books.
You didn't even read the damn books.
My parents just signed off. In band, we were supposed to practice like 3 hours a week.
Sure.
I didn't.
I didn't do those things I said I did.
But I said I did I lied to my teacher's fucking face. And here's the thing. He knew it because I was bad.
You're practicing, huh? You sound like shit, Johnny.
I just don't have the skill.
Then kick me out, he said. And he was like, no.
I dare you teach.
Yeah, like, all right, John, you got me over a barrel. I lied to my math teacher's face.
2 + 2 is 5, idiot.
It was like the final day of class, or the final day of school, or whatever. And I had neglected to turn in like half my homework ever. And I ended up he had posted all right, here's your final grades, like on the bulletin board. And it was like a 69.5. So I barely got a D. And I was like, fuck. So I ran out to like my friend who had like some of the homework assignments and just copied the last 3 days worth of assignment. Like enough that I knew I'd get the bump to 70. And then I stepped on it, so it had like a footprint on it, and like creased it, so it looked like. And I came back to my teacher, Mr. Dillinger. Hey, I just found these old assignments. Like, it's in my car. I saw my grade was pretty low, so I was like, I better scare up those assignments. So, here they are. And he looked me dead in the eyes and was like, "You swear to me that that's true?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And he said, "You swear to God? You swear to God that's true?" And I said, "Mr. Dillinger, yes, I swear to God." And he said, "All right." And he fucking knew. But now I got that evil on my soul. All to pass. Damn algebra 2.
And also I'm adopted, and I'm also a millionaire, and
I'm so sorry.
my dad invented Nintendo. My adopted dad, not my real dad, because I don't know him.
I just had a full panic attack on the floor of the classroom. So it was bad.
Lying's fucking cool.
It gets you cool stuff, man.
Yeah. That being said, this is the last episode of Dilettante Ball that will be for free. After this, each episode will be behind a $15 paywall. That's $15 per episode. And that's also $15 for my audio, $15 for Spencer's audio. So $30 if you want the complete episode, $15 if you just want a little slice.
Yeah, if you're the kind of person that listens with just one earphone in all the time,
sure.
Make sure you get only Johnny if you're left, only Spencer if you're right.
Yeah, or you're going to be out of luck, my friend.
Yeah.
No refunds, and also
and no CODs.
If you're interested in buying in bulk, you can save money. So if you get a month's worth, it's $150 for a month.
The Dilettante Ball Party Pass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you're doing the math, that is more than if you bought them individually, but you're doing us a solid.
And it's a party pass, so yeah, think about that.
Can't party without the party pass. Coming up on Christmas, maybe the next time we record will be our Christmas episode. So get ready to read Santa Buddies.
God damn it.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.